All right, so last bit about petitioning is make sure that you wrap up your paperwork correctly. So after you've been out for a few hours or whatever, and you've collected your signatures, like Harry was saying a moment ago, you'll want to double check later on. You want to go through and see, is any of it illegible or incomplete? Does it, can I not read this or whatever? And try to get a sense of how many real signatures you have, so to speak, versus ones that might not be valid because they can't be read or whatever the case is. The campaign or your petition coordinator that you're talking to will probably want, how many signatures did you collect? And so, it's good to know how many that you're sitting on to give them accurate numbers. A lot of times these petitions will have the person who is collecting the signatures will have to sign saying, yes, I was the person that collected these signatures on the back of the form. But you don't sign that until you're done collecting signatures. Because once you sign saying I collected them, you can't add more signatures to it, or otherwise they're invalid. They could be thrown out in court or whatever. So make sure that you're finalizing your paperwork and filling out that circulator statement after you're done collecting signatures, if that's a requirement in your state. And then, of course, make sure that you're getting the petition back to the campaign as quickly as possible. Don't sit on it to where it might get lost or something. Try to get it back to them immediately. A lot of times, if there's a specific petitioning event, you might be able to hand it to the petition coordinator right there, before you leave. But if you're doing it on your own in your neighborhood or something like that, make sure that you ask, who do I turn this into, and try to get it to them as soon as possible.